Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tank be chopping, and I'm back with another haircut tutorial. Alright guys, what we're gonna be doing on this cut is we actually gonna be doing a mullet. We're all taking some length off of the top. We're gonna take some length off of the back and go ahead and do this mullet. But as y'all can see, I'm starting off by setting my first initial guideline in the middle of my client's head to work on my way back. And so he actually wants the back of the mullet longer than the top, but he did want to take some length off. So I cut some off the top, and I'm taking some off of the back. But I'm tapering this backwards, if that makes sense. So the front of the top of his hair is shorter, and then the closer I get to the back and the bottom of his hair, I'm actually making it a little longer. But nonetheless, guys, as y'all can see, I'm sectioning my client's hair as I'm trimming it down. You know what I'm saying? Getting little sections and making sure all this is trimmed down to that desired length. Remember, he did want a slight trim. He didn't want it too short. So I'm just making sure to take off the amount that he wanted to be taken off. And I do apologize for these angles. I know they're not the best angles, but y'all can get the idea of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But as y'all can see here, I am trimming the back, and I don't know if y'all can really see it, but I'm angling it to where the bottom is a little longer than the previous section, or the section more towards the top of my client's head. Like more towards the crown area is shorter, and then the closer I get to the bottom of my client's hair, I'm making it slightly longer. As y'all can see, he does got some length on it, but once again, guys, he said it was too long for him. He wanted to take off some length, so I had to make sure to do that for him. And I know this the way that I'm cutting his hair in the back probably isn't the most efficient way, but it works for me. I'm not saying it's the correct way or the proper way, but you know what I'm saying, it gets the job done. So that's why I decided to do it like this. But I'm making sure that I'm still making sure that it's nice and even, and it tapers from short to long in the back how he wanted it. And now what I'm doing is just kind of parting his hair right here, because I want to do a little bit of shear over comb work right here, just to debulk some of this area right here. As you can see, he had a lot of hair, so I'm just trying to part it a little bit, to parting it a little bit, that way I can debulk the side and not take off too much length on top. Alright, so now that is done, I'm actually going in with my number 4 guard, doing some more debulking, you know what I'm saying, just basically debulking this whole part that's going to be faded down. And it's not going to fade in 100% to the top, so it's going to be somewhat of a disconnected but not too disconnected type mullet. And the reason for that is I wanted to make sure it was still long enough to comb back and not stick straight out. So once again, I am using my number 4 guard, creating my initial shape for this mullet and getting all this down to that length. That way I can go ahead and fade into this number 4 guard. And then after that, I'm gonna follow that up with a little more shear over comb, just really fading that number 4 into the length on top. And I apologize for the camera not focusing on exactly what I needed to focus on. But now I'm gonna go ahead and set my initial bald guideline. As you can see, I'm starting it off kind of like a fade in the front, and then I'm angling it right below the ear in the back, or I'm sorry, right behind the ear. Taking all that down to my trimmer, and I'm gonna follow that up with the razor, get it nice and short, that way it lasts my client. And now I'm gonna go on with my clipper lever all the way open, setting in my next guideline. And I'm using a slight flick eye motion, not overthinking it though, just using a slight flick eye motion. That way it doesn't leave too harsh of a line, and it makes it slightly easier for me to blend into my next section. So once again, guys, this is my lever open, following that same shape. And then as you saw me do right there, I just closed my lever halfway, went halfway into that section, and then closed my lever all the way, and started to attack that bottom line. And now this is my 1 guard lever open, doing the same thing, guys, coming up another section, continuing to follow that same shape, using a slight flick eye motion. And I say slight flick eye motion because I'm not over exaggerating that flick eye motion, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing enough to where it makes it slightly easier for me to blend. And then I went in with my lever closed to try to blend that out. And now I'm going in with my 0 guard. Started off with it halfway open, and then I'm adjusting it closed little by little, just erasing that line as I close my lever. And now this is my 1.5 guard, creating another section. lever open, and then lever closed. And now this is my 3.5, well, my 3 with the lever all the way open, which is basically a 3.5. And now I'm trying to blend this this taper or this mullet area into the number 4 guard that I did earlier. That was my number 3 open and then 3 closed. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm sandwiching this blend. So that was the 3. Now this is my 2 with the lever open and then lever closed. And even though I've went through all my guards, this blend isn't gonna be 100% complete yet, or it's not even close to it's not even close to being complete yet. I'm still gonna go in and detail it some more. This is my 1.5 guard once again, cleaning up these dark areas, cleaning up these discrepancies, and just trying to get this blend to look better, because it don't look that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got some detail work to do. So this is my 1 guard lever open and then lever close, and as y'all can see, now the blend is starting to come together a lot more. And now I'm gonna go ahead and line up my client. Now I know that blend isn't 100% done yet. Like, it looks decent, but there's still some more detail work, and that's totally fine, guys. I had to move on to the lineup. That way it didn't take me too long. I didn't take too much time on one part of the haircut. Once I put that line up on my client, it actually helps me see this blend a little more. And now I'm going back in and detailing. And remember, guys, when you detail, you can use whatever guards that you need to use. So I went in with my 1 guard, detailed a little bit, and now this is just my clipper lever open and close, doing some lever play, trying to get this blend to come together, because obviously it's not 100% there yet. So now this is my 1 guard, and I'm just, doing that detail work using the corner of my clipper. Just trying to get this blend to, just to come together, because once again, guys, it looks pretty good, but it's not all the way there yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going back in and detailing it. Here is my 0 guard and my 1/16 guard, doing some lever play. As y'all can see, me adjusting my lever as needed. But as y'all can see, we got something going. You know what I'm saying? We working. As y'all can see, that blend is starting to look pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you come behind the ear also, guys, because that's the whole point of the mullet. It does fade behind the ear also. So you want to make sure that you are coming behind the ear and knock that down, just to give it that actual mullet look, and where it doesn't just look like a regular taper. And I believe this is my 3 guard once again. Just detailing, lever open, lever closed. Same thing here with my 1.5 guard. Lever open, lever closed, doing some slight detail work. And now I'm moving my way down 1 more guard. So then it was my 3, my 2, and then this is my 1.5 guard. Sorry about that. So it's my 3 guard, my 2 guard, now my 1.5, now my 1 guard. And then after this 1 guard with that lever play, I'm gonna move on to lining up my client behind the ear. So you don't have to line this up, because most of the time that hair is gonna be like, going over it, so you don't really see it. But I like to line it up. That way, if they decide to style it a certain way, you can actually see that line, and it does look nice and sharp. So now that is done, I'm gonna go ahead and add some enhancements on my client's lineup. Just trying to take this haircut to the next level. But remember, guys, when you're using enhancements, you don't want to use it to cover up any discrepancies or any mess ups. You want to make sure that you have a good foundation and you already have a good cut, and the enhancement should be used just to really take that haircut to the next level and really make that lineup pop even more. So now I'm gonna hit them with that razor. Really try to get these lines nice and sharp. Alright, guys, so check it out. This is how my boy came into the shop looking, and this is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. Remember, guys, if you're in the Houston, Texas area and want a haircut from your boy, you can go to my website, tankbechopping.com. You can book there. Also, any of these tools that you see in my video, you can go to the website, the Gamma Plus or the Stylecraft website. Use my discount code TANK10. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go. You.